Hey guys, it's Thirsty Thursday and Rema is in the news. Rema has just dropped his sophomore album. He is the 11-track album. Is doing a madness right now, topping charts already since, of course, how many hours ago? I mean, this is no fluke because Rema is one of course, Africa's finest creatives, and we are all here for the smoke. We are all here for everything that definitely will pop out of this gentleman divine. Guys, welcome to the news. Welcome to Gusto News on Gusto TV Africa. Thank you so much for subscribing. Thank you for everything that you do to support us. Thank you for your likes, your comments. We appreciate you. We see everything that you do, and we cannot wait to give y'all a big hug when we get to see you one-on-one. Thank you so much, and continue to support us, continue to share our content across all platforms. God bless you. I mean, like, it's a Thirsty Thursday, and then Rema has given us the juice. Early in the morning, at 12 a.m. Nigerian time, the album dropped, and is already causing a madness everywhere. Of course, this is no fluke. Rema is a generational talent. We cannot actually deny that fact. And we're super excited for this album. A lot of people have had a lot of things to say about this album, from what the heck is Rema doing to this is actually crazy to okay, we like a little bit of this is some sort of an experiment. So yes, we'll get there. Rema is actually sitting and actually listening to all of these things and probably be saying to himself, yeah, I'm not ready for what's coming. Because we know that after this album, we know that there's more smokes coming. Maybe is Rema trying to launch into another sphere of a new Afrobeat sound, experimenting with some type of Afro pop. Maybe this is Afro violence or something. We don't know. But hey guys, Rema's album just dropped. His sophomore album just dropped, and it's already causing a madness. Perhaps the biggest compliment one could pay Rema is that he has always had clarity of vision regarding his artistry. Since dubbing himself The Future right out of the gate 2019, Rema has operated with the assured era of a generational talent. And of course, HEIS is the follow-up to Rave and Roses. And it's coming at a point where everybody's saying, we're tired of hearing one type of sound. Maybe this is some type of cleansing from Rema. And we see this as some type of freewheeling experimentation. And this is something that Rema has built his reputation on. The album with 11 songs in under 30 minutes. So in less than 30 minutes, you've consumed the whole album. This is not typical to what we used to have about albums having to, span up to like 45 minutes, even close to an hour. Rema has, changed the whole changed the whole game. And for him, he sees this, as a new era. He reckons with the thrill of global stardom, and the pressures of being in the forefront of Afropop, because he prides himself as the Prince of Afrobeat, and there's no denying the fact that he has immensely contributed to development, or maybe just taking Afrobeat globally, putting Afrobeat on the map. If I have to say that. The title of his album is HEIS. Rema is that guy. In 4 countries in Africa right now, Rema is number 1 on the chart, Apple Music chart, number 1 in Cameroon, number 1 in Ghana, number 1 in Nigeria, and in Sierra Leone. It has reached up to top 20 in 4 other countries across the globe. This is crazy because, Rema just dropped this project in less than a couple hours ago, and now we see him taking his rightful spot, like we normally would say, top of the chart. Is this a testament to the fact that this is actually a very good album? Because a lot of people are not, they're not actually feeling this. A lot of people, of course, our online in-laws and brothers and sisters are saying, what is this guy doing? What is this guy doing? Is this some type of joke? Some people are liking it to say, okay, if it was like a regular upcoming artist dropping this kind of project, people would not even pay attention to it. But of course, Rema has been able to establish himself as one of Afrobeat's finest. And we think that this experimentation, or this experimenting, or whatever it is supposed to be called, is something that is very healthy for the industry, because we've been akin to a certain type of sound for quite a while now, and everybody's been actually clamoring for a change or a switch. So we should be thankful to Rema for actually dropping this masterpiece, in my opinion. And this track also features Burna Boy, Shallipopi. Shallipopi has come under fire from a lot of people. A section of the fans think that Shallipopi is less talented, and of course his songs are not relatable. They sound like nursery rhymes and things of that nature. But this is him teaming up with Rema on a record, and that record has been smashing everywhere, smashing the airwaves. And then does this negate what people actually think of Shallipopi? The Rema and Shallipopi mix, Beanie Boys, crazy numbers already. So what you saying, fam? Because at the end of the day, this type of experiments yield or is actually yielding success for Rema and the Maven Global team. So we want to say congratulations to Rema on his album. We see all the numbers that he's doing already, and then we'll also come back here to give you all the scoop and give you details as regards how the album is moving up in the charts. Of course, that album also still features one of industry's finest, Odumodu Blvk. Trust me, if you haven't listened to this album, you really need to go and listen to, because Rema is that guy. Rema is him. And then, of course, the title of this album is HEIS. Congratulations to Rema, and we hope that this also puts him on a global scale of relevance. Of course it will, because Rema is that guy. In another news, Big Wiz is on the news, and Big Wiz's Essence featuring Thames had now surpassed 400 million streams on YouTube Music. This is the 5th Nigerian song ever to surpass that mark on YouTube Music. Congratulations to Big Wiz. Of course, I mean, these things are actually been on the come up, and then of course the charts here and there, Wizkid smashing records and doing crazy numbers. However, a lot of people are actually becoming very critical about Wizkid and Wizkid's artistry, because, you know, people are saying, is it just taking his time to watch because Rema has now dropped a project, Thames has dropped a project, Arista has dropped a project, Olamide has dropped a project, a lot more artists have dropped, Young John, emerging artists are dropping projects. Is Wiz just taking his time, or he's just actually fooling us with the Morayo album? We do not want to actually take that into account to say that we're being fooled or deceived, because we know how Wizkid moves. Wizkid can just come up and announce that the album drops tomorrow, and then the next thing you hear from him again is in 4 or 5 months. A lot of people are actually coming to drag Wizkid by the neck to say, when is the Morayo album coming? A lot of people are saying, this is the reason why we want the Morayo album. Look at what Rema is doing. Rema is actually just screaming, we need some type of cleansing. While other people are saying, maybe, just maybe, Wizkid is actually having that kind of cold feet, because the quality of music now dropping probably off the roof. We don't know what that is, but we really wish that we really wish that this Morayo album drops pretty soon, and we're all here for it. We actually are looking forward to all of that, and we hope that it is sooner than later. Also worthy to mention is that Wizkid's IDK featuring Zlatan Ibile has now surpassed 10 million streams on YouTube Music. This is the first song off the S2 EP to surpass that mark. The S2 EP actually come under fire. A lot of people say, okay, this is one of the best albums or one of the best EPs out there. A lot of people are saying, this is actually some type of decline. No, we're just vibing to it because it's Big Wiz. But then, of course, the charts don't actually say so. The charts doing crazy numbers right now says that this is actually a very decent album, because it's still charting and doing crazy numbers. So congratulations to Wiz on that one. Ginger featuring Burna Boy has now surpassed 70 million streams on YouTube Music as well. It's the third song of the MIL to surpass the mark. Is this the right time for Wizkid now to actually pop up that Morayo album? We are waiting, and we hope that is pretty soon. In another news, Burna Boy is in the news, and of course there was an interview with Burna Boy's mom, who is of course his manager, saying that the management of an artist is critical to the artist's development and how well the artist will succeed and excel in his career. And of course, we can see that with Burna Boy, because the mom has actually tried to hold it down for him for a couple of years now, and then we see tremendous success with his artistry, and of course all the things that he's doing right now, shutting down stadiums, building a very admirable, catalog for himself. Burna Boy is undoubtedly one of the biggest Afrobeats artists in the world, and anywhere he goes to, there is that mark of excellence with him. We know that Burna Boy is actually gearing for something greater. Of course, he's just dropped Higher, and that's charting crazy with crazy numbers already. And of course, maybe just the right time for another album. maybe are we looking to see another album from Burna Boy? We wish him all the best, and we know that, certainly we'll be able to get there with probably a project and maybe some type of surprise feature from Wizkid or Davido. We don't know how that's going to pan out, but we wish him all the best. And speaking of Davido has been incredibly quiet since he has come under fire from Sophia Momodu. Of course, he's been allegedly accused of not taking care of his daughter, Imade Adeleke. There's just been this odd quietness from him. I hope that he's okay. We wish him all the best. We hope that, the family puts this behind them, and of course we can go back to, things that are more rewarding, and of course great music and great projects. Thank you so much for listening. This is Gusto TV News on Gusto TV Africa, and we hope that you get all the scoop, and then of course we'll come back with all the news and all the scoop as soon as we get them. Thank you so much for sticking with us. Thank you for all that you do. We really appreciate you. Tell us what you think about Wizkid probably not dropping the Morayo album already. Tell us what you think about Rema's new album, HEIS. And tell us what you think about Odumodu Blvk's influence on that album as well. Or Shallipopi. Let us know what you think in the comment section. See you soon again.